Today we're going to be cooking a curry dish. Here are our ingredients. We got peppers, ginger, garlic, tomatoes, potatoes, chicken, heavy whipping cream, some yogurt, butter, garam masala, paprika, curry powder, black pepper, salt, and turmeric, maybe a little bit of MSG, and then we're gonna grind sharpen our knife real quick. Dice up these onions. They don't need to be too fine at all. We're just gonna break these down, caramelize them. Olive oil, we want a lot of fat in this, honestly. We want a bit oily, we want some butter in it, so we're gonna break that down. More butter, some salt as well. Dehydrate, that's another thing we do is we put a little bit of water in this as it's cooking to deglaze the bottom of the pan and keep them soft and make sure they don't burn. Throw some garlic in here. We throw it in later because it caramelizes easier than onions do, so we don't want to burn them, so we put them in later. Then we're gonna make this this paste full of garlic, the tomatoes, and the peppers. This really serves as our base for the curry. Contributes to the nice and smooth flavor. Gonna get our rice right here real quick. And then we're gonna prep some potatoes. I just like having them as a vegetable in this. They're relatively common. There's other ones a lot of times you can do. A lot of times I use carrots and lentils as well. Gonna get the chicken ready. Gonna dice this up just in like little inch-sized pieces and stuff. We just want to sear this down real quick. Nice simple bites. Some people do larger bites, kind of depends. We're gonna get the garam masala in there, turmeric, pepper, salt, and we're just gonna sear this high temperature really quickly. Then we're gonna get some yogurt in there too, and that element really adds some tanginess to it. Love the yogurt in this, try to use the whole thing. Then we're gonna add that to the main mixture, add some more seasonings, add some more butter, really just let this marinate, all the flavors mix and coagulate together. Some more yogurt, we're gonna get some heavy cream in there, and it's just the cherry on top. It just smooths everything out. It's so delicious, so creamy, so much flavor. Very hearty meal, very healthy, relatively healthy, a lot of fat in it, but very good meal. We got some naan on the sides, some coriander on the top with a side of rice. Yeah, so delicious. One of my favorite meals of all time. My girlfriend loves it. I cook this fairly often. I'm really proud of this one. And yeah, I mean, it's just delicious, so creamy, everything about it. It's accurate, and I'm proud of this meal, so thank you. This is high in both protein, fats, and carbohydrates, low in sugar, relatively high calorie, while also being about average when it comes to sodium intake. Depending on what vegetables you use, there is an assortment of micronutrients, vitamin D, vitamin C, fair bit of iron and potassium. So all of those really contribute to just how well-rounded and wholehearted this meal is. Hi everybody, Adam here again. I just want to say with this meal, it's one of my favorites. It's so well-rounded. There's so much into it. There's the meat, the vegetables. It really encapsulates, like, my favorite thing about Indian cuisine is just how hearty and full and flavorful it is. The textures are just immaculate. They know what they're doing. The sides, everything contributes to this one well-proportioned, filling, satisfying meal. A lot of Indian people do take this more vegetarian route. They'll replace the chicken with something like lentils and beans. But the yogurt and the potatoes, a lot of times other vegetables can be used as well, like carrots, like lentils, as I said. But yeah, this meal overall, it's one of my favorites. I feel like it really encapsulates just the flavors of India so well. And it's one that is relatively easy accessible to cook and make here in the States. Most of the ingredients are available at most of your market, local markets. The one thing I did struggle with was getting the proper chili peppers. I would love to have like Thai chili peppers. Something that I had to end up using like Serranos, which was not my favorite choice, but it's okay. Overall though, yeah, this meal, there is a high amount of fat in it. And that's one thing where, if that's my American interpretation of it, that's a possibility. But overall, I feel like this sticks relatively true to traditional taste. I've had friends, many of my friends have cooked for eaten this. I've had Nepalian and Indian friends that have tried this and have been satisfied with the meal, which I feel is a pretty good accomplishment for myself. But yeah, overall, this meal really, it's a filling. It's a big dinner. On the side, I didn't get to record this. We did have a mango for dessert, which was another one of my favorites. That's relatively common in India. There's those tropical fruits. But yeah, overall, this meal, it's just, you're walking away, you're feeling great, you're feeling full, satisfied, and it really does encapsulate the feeling of eating these big, earthy, delicious meals that India gets. I would have liked to make some other sides and stuff, but unfortunately I didn't have the time, so I stuck with the naan. I've made naan before on my own, but at the same time, that also takes kind of a while, so I just got pre-made naan. So overall though, thank you.